You see this little symbol all the time in your jazz band music. I'm going to take just a couple minutes today to remove the cloud of mystery around this symbol. I'm going to show it to you as it appears in my book of saxophone music, Yuletide Improvisations, which is this really fun collection of creative versions of Christmas and Hanukkah tunes for saxophone. You can check it out at my website, and there is a link in the description. If you dig it and want to get a copy for yourself or for someone else, I want you to use the promo code that's also in the description so you can save yourself a couple bucks. Okay, back to the topic at hand. This little symbol is simply called a turn or a flip. Whatever you call it, you interpret it the same way. I'm going to play a little melody. As you see, it has a turn. This time I'll play it without. With. Okay, so you can hear I've added in a couple of notes that aren't written. If I were singing it, it would sound doodle-you-dee-doo-doo, doodle-you-dee. Without it, it would be sung doo-doo-dee, doodle-you-dee. So it's kind of like adding a couple diddlies. And on the horn, we're adding 2 extra notes. The note above the written note, and then written note again. So in this case, we see a C. So we're going to play the C, and then we're going to add a D, and then a C again as we lead into the B. Typically, it's the next note up in the key. However, because this is a vocal gesture we're emulating, we have some leeway on exactly which note we use. So in this case, on saxophone, going from middle C to middle D is not easy to do smoothly. And I find it much easier, in this case, to play a D flat, which, as you know, is the same as C sharp. It sounds great. No one knows I'm playing a C flat, a D flat, instead of a D natural. If this exact same little melody were in F, then I would, in fact, add a G instead of a G flat. I'd go the whole step. One more, maybe less common example. If this were in B flat, I would actually turn to a D flat, which is, as you know, same as C sharp. And it's even further away from that original note. It is 3 half steps or a minor third. But again, on saxophone, it's just super smooth to execute that way. I'll show you my fingerings. I'm using the B flat with the bis, and then a turn to D flat. It's the only way to fly, baby. The other aspect of this whole turn thing is, when do you do it? How do you time it? The simple way to think about it is they lead into the next written note. So in this case, we have a C, and then we have a turn into B. That B still happens on the and of 4 as it's written there. My extra turn notes happen right before that. So if I strip away the turn, it still sounds. That's it. Not much to it. I've probably said more than needs to be said about a turn. This, by the way, is from my arrangement of Go Tell It on the Mountain. But it doesn't happen to the way bottom of the song. It just seemed like the right way to end it. You'll have to check it out for yourself. That's all I got for you today. If you have any questions, just put them in the comments. I'll do my best to answer them for you. Otherwise...